Hush puppy. Nigerian U.S. government discussing extradition, prosecution of suspended DCP Abba Kyari, says Attorney General of the Federation, Malami. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To be the first to be notified when we post new hot juicy news, please click on the notification bell. Thank you. The AGF has also said reasonable grounds for suspicion have been established against Kyari. Wow. And some of this Abba Kyari's case, it has been dragged for too long. And let them not forget that this particular incident is being watched by the whole world in case Nigeria will do the right thing or will sweep it under the carpet. It will further dent the image of Nigerians and will make things difficult for those who are actually working and earning their money legally abroad. Sincerely, if you don't know now, know it now that those working abroad, they are facing racism because of some of the doings of some people. And if this one is added to it, it is going to fall a little more. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abba Malami's son, has stated that the United States and Nigerian government are discussing the possible extradition of the suspended head of Intelligence Reports Team, DCP Abba Kyari, for his links to serial internet fraudster Ramon Abbas, aka Hush Puppy, and 5 others in the U.S. The AGF also said reasonable grounds for suspicions have been established against Kyari. Malami spoke on Monday while featuring on Channels Television's program. The Nigerian police force has probed Kyari and transmitted his findings to Malami for legal opinion. Commenting on the case on Monday, Malami said it is an issue that has international and national dimensions. Actions have been taken. It is a work in progress locally and internationally, and we are doing whatever it takes to ensure justice is done within the context of a law, regardless of the personalities that are involved. When criminality is involved, Nigerians and US naturally work together when there are elements of the offenses that have taken place in the diverse jurisdictions. So Nigeria is doing the needful by way of supporting what America is doing for the purpose of ensuring that the cases are tried accordingly within the context of the American context of it. And then, eventually, if there is need for local prosecution, nothing stops it. Commenting on the probe of Kyari, the AGF said, there are lots of issues that are going on, inclusive of the possibility of consideration for extradition. This is where the collaboration element of it comes to play. Asked if a request for Kyari's extradition has been made by the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, he said there could be a need or perhaps the possibility of making such request. Malami added, as far as I'm concerned, the parties are discussing, the parties are collaborating. There are changes of correspondence from the perspective investigation. From the perspective of investigation, from the perspective of extradition, and associated things. Reasonable grounds for suspicion have been established, and this will eventually translate to the possibility of prosecution and conviction if indeed one is adjudged guilty by the law. FBI Special Agent Andrew Innocenti had alleged that Hush Puppy contracted the services of Kyari after a co-conspirator, Chibuza Vinti, allegedly threatened to expose the alleged 1.1 million naira fraud committed against a Qatari businessman. Innocenti, who said he obtained voice call and WhatsApp conversation between Kyari and Hush Puppy, had also alleged that he later paid the police officer 8 million naira or $20,600 for the arrest and detention of Kyari. For the arrest and detentions of Vincent. The United States Attorney Office at the Central District of California had ordered the FBI to arrest Kyari almost a year ago. Kyari has taken to his Facebook on July 29, 2021 to deny the allegations, but he later deleted the post after editing it about 12 times. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, that recommended the suspension of Kyari when the Police Service Commission carried out on July 31st, 2021. The boss had on August 2nd, 2021, constituted a special investigation panel headed by the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the Force Criminal Investigation Department, Joseph Egbunike, who probed the allegations. The findings of a probe panel had been transmitted to the AGF office, which is responsible for matters regarding extradition, repatriation, and transfer of funds suspected persons. Hush Puppy, who pleaded guilty to various offenses bordering on internet scam and money laundering, amongst others, risks 20 years imprisonment, a 3-year period of supervised release, a fine of $500,000, or twice the gross gain or gross loss resulting from the offense. Okay. On top of this issue, like I said earlier, they're taking a lot of time. And whether I like it or not, this issue have attracted international eyes, and it is not for good. That is just it. It's not for good. It's attracting a lot of eyes from the international community, and they're watching to see how Nigeria will actually handle this particular issue. So you can discuss the extradition of DCP Abba Kyari, but he went to Kenya and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anyway, prepare yourself for a prison room at home. Oh my goodness. Now be warming up from our own atrocities after our leader and we Biafrans. Judgment's day is losing faster. Okay. You reach your brother, you now understand due process, and you forget the kidnapping tactics you did in Kenya. Buhari's government's... oh my God. The Attorney General, speaking of the possibility of having the embattled DCP Abba Kyari to the United States, the first criminal prosecution to me is a mere charade. The MPF and PCP will not be stupid to throw one of the force finest and highly decorated officers under the bus, all with a view to pleasing the Americans. If the FBI wants DCP Abba Kyari, then the Bureau should send its officers to Nigeria to make a formal request for extradition to the IGP and country's Attorney General. Until the foregoing is done, I won't be credulous to take Malami's statement on a subject matter hook, line, and sinker. Well, I'm not supposed to. This is not supposed to be. I'm not surprised about this opinion, because some people, they don't know the repercussion of whatever Nigeria does on this issue. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.